Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the gymnasium here at JCC, inside the McVean Center. My name's Connor Lalone. Joining me, Ron Rockwood and Zach Zabriskie running the controls. Cody Wheeler on the camera for another matchup here at JCC. General Brown, who's going to take an early lead, playing against the Edwards-Knox Cougars. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And a little winter break basketball action here between these two teams. Should be a good one, Ron. Hard to know what to expect from Edwards-Knox, but they looked very athletic in the warm-up.
Yeah, look good in the warm-ups. You really don't know until you get into game action, but just to see the crisp passing and the decent shooting, we know General Brown can shoot from our game here Saturday.
Shoot they did. Brooke Wiley, who was on the ball just then, had a barrage of three-pointers that really kind of propelled General Brown to a win over Indian River. Maddie Ferris with a good step into that shot from the free throw line. Couldn't get it to fall, but the offensive rebound put back for 2 points. Molly Peckham has doubled the lead for General Brown, 4-0. Edwards-Knox trying to break out in transition, poked out of bounds by Casey Little.
It's weird, we were talking in warm-ups that the entire Edwards-Knox roster, they're all the same size.
They really are. Pretty much everybody in the roster.
Little height there for Hogel, but other than that, they're all almost 5 clones of each other.
General Brown after the miss.
Oh, the triple. And she got it. She buried one Saturday, too.
Friendly roll that time. Leah Ferris from beyond the arc. 7-0 already early. General Brown up. Again, poke free by Little. Edwards-Knox comes up with the ball, and they're going to whistle a foul. That'll go against Brooke Wiley. First foul of the game. Just reaching in that time, trying to come up with a loose ball.
Edwards-Knox looks like they need a little time to get untracked. Long road trip to get here, and then about an hour and a half delay with the earlier overtime game. So they've been sitting around a long time here waiting to play. Haven't quite shaken the cobwebs off yet.
Couple turnovers for them early. This is the 4th of 4 games today at JCC. And like you said, a couple of the games earlier went into overtime. I say 4th of 4, a couple of JV games in there as well, so more than that even. Long three from Wiley, no good. General Brown with a press on this near side, and really well done by Foster to get out of it. And again, foul whistled against the Lions. Have to wait, and that's what I thought. Molly Peckham's going to pick up her first. General Brown just
aggressive with that press right out of the box.
I was going to say pressuring every pass and every loose ball.
And there we go.
Getting a hand on it that time was Little. Cougars get the ball over half court. Now cutting to the basket,
nice
using
move.
the left hand, drawing the foul.
Aggressive, I like that.
Well, a little bit of a size advantage for General Brown, definitely with both Ferris on the court. Leah Ferris going to pick up her first.
Nice shot. Good touch.
First from the line for Lily Lottie. It's Edwards-Knox on the board. Second one rattles in as well. 7-2.
Now they put on a little press. More of a man-to-man than a trapping press, but at least slows down that General Brown offense a little bit.
They do get it over half court, but it did take some time. That one poked free and unable to save it from going out of bounds was Foster after she got a hand on the initial pass. Lions will have the ball down here in front of our vantage point. Pass for Ferris into the post, denied, taken away. And here comes Huckle the other way.
Telegraph that one.
Gave it right back. And then taken away again. Foul whistled. There was a lot of contact there. Lottie battled through it. Eventually did draw the foul.
No hesitation or fear in these Cougars. They're going right after General Brown.
So already the second foul against Wiley. Foster thought about the three, instead kicked it into the corner. Now back up top for Lottie. Good ball movement to find the mid-range shot. That one rolls in. Kiana Hogel makes it a 3-point game, 7-4. Again, pressure from Edwards-Knox.
Say Wiley's got 2 already?
That's what they have up on the board right now.
And
second
still
foul
in the game.
against Wiley, and that's why.
Bang!
That's why she's out there. Another good scoring performance from her tonight is not necessarily unexpected. Driving right to the basket. Lottie, several times seen her go right into there.
Absolutely, no fear.
Couldn't get that one to fall. Wiley saves it from going out of
That's
bounds,
a great
gets it
play.
right back to Ferris. And her shot too strong. Again, foul on that far sideline. That one going to go against Peckham. That might be her second. Nope, they're going to give it to Cross, which is her first.
That puts them in the bonus, though, very early, not even halfway through the quarter.
So 5 fouls early against the Lions, none against Edwards-Knox. And Riley Tyfair from the line. First one falls in.
Solid.
Well, the Cougars didn't do a lot of shooting in their pregame warm-up.
They did not.
The shooting that they did do looked
Yeah,
pretty
it looks solid, yeah.
Both free throws there from Tyfair look good. And it's 10-6.
I found that out in the warm-ups. They spent maybe a minute right near the end just taking a few jump shots. Very nice. Here
Huckle
come
with the
the
takeaway.
Cougars. Playing some solid ball here.
Got down early. And have fought their way back to make it a 2-point game with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first quarter of tonight's high school basketball live stream. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, General Brown, really that same script we saw on Saturday. 3-point shooting, good ball motion, that pressing defense is just not causing the problems, at least not yet for Edwards-Knox that it did on Saturday. Caused a lot of issues, I felt like, for Indian River. Even when they got it over half court, their offense never really got in sync. But Edwards-Knox has handled it pretty well to this point. And the results are starting to show. They're getting to the line, making some shots. I had some hope that we're in for a good ball game here.
You mentioned they've been aggressive going to the basket. The foul's already starting to mount up against General Brown. 5 already. A couple for Brooke Wiley. And at least for the time being, she has taken a seat.
Yep.
A little bit of a damp spot over there on the far side of the court by the Edwards-Knox bench. We got that wiped up, and we're ready to get back under play. Cougars again with a bit of a press. General Brown does get it across. Pass down low into the post for Cross. And now Maddie Ferris skip pass to the far side, gets it right back. Good move.
Nice offense.
Really good ball movement. Ferris got it to Little and then right back. Driving in, taken
no
away.
call.
Casey Little with the steal. A lot of contact there.
Yeah, there was.
As Foster drove into the paint. Ferris had it poked free, and here comes Addison Foster the other way.
Somebody on the wing.
Has
Does she
Lottie
dish
with
it?
her.
Oh,
She's going to take it right in.
God. That was a hard foul.
She went down. Big collision
Wow.
underneath.
Wow, that's a hard foul.
I'll tell you what, Ron, I'm not sure they whistled a foul.
I mean, she had a lot of ball. They just came down hard. I don't know if they did. They certainly haven't signaled to the scorer's table yet. All the General Brown girls are on the line waiting for the free throw. They did not call a foul. They called that a clean block.
So it's General Brown's ball after all of that. That's
wow, that was a tough fall.
about as hard a collision as you're going to see in a girls' basketball game.
That was a tough one for a guys' game. Man, she came down hard. Hopefully she can run that off.
Well, what a game it's been so far. We're just over halfway through the first quarter. 12-8 is the score on high school basketball, presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, Direct Subs, and the Church Street Diner, brought to you by the NBC Watertown Stream Team. Here at JCC once more. Look, we're
I think she's going to take her to the locker room. Well, we'll see. She came out of the game, Foster.
Yeah, definitely worth.
She's struggling. I think they might take her.
Does look that way.
Oh, maybe she's just going to walk it off.
Walk around.
Well, she took a hard fall. Good to see her walk off, but she's still feeling it.
She's going to come back over and sit down on the bench. It looks like steal for Lottie. She's going to go right to the hoop and draw the
hoop and the harm. Nice.
I'm
impressed with the Cougars. They are playing tough, going right inside. No hesitation at all. Clear size disadvantage, and although they've subbed out a couple of players, Ferris out of the game, but still undaunted.
1 point game. 3-point play for the Cougars. Clearly, that's been the game plan. Get the ball inside, and it's worked so far. Ferris out to the far side for Peckham. Molly Peckham to Little. Top of the arc, now into the corner. Good ball movement. Gets it to Tryon down low. Now Maddie Ferris. Peckham.
Oh, that's a walk. Good, solid man-to-man defense. They're playing good ball. I think, I'm not sure what General Brown thought coming in, but I'm pretty sure here 5 minutes in they realize they've got a game on their hands.
Wiley back into the game for the Lions. Pressuring the ball handler, Leah Ferris also back in, gets the steal. Long feed to Little, down low.
Nice hands.
Out of bounds. Clean block on the shot. Cameron Huckle getting back, transition defense. 12-11, 2 minutes 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Little off the inbound pass from Wiley. Leah Ferris, now Maddie Ferris. Skip to Wiley, she's going to take another three. That one
looked good from here.
Sure did. Just
bad
short.
Angle, but boy, you getting the point now where she shoots and you expect it to go in. Nice drive.
With the right hand, couldn't get it to fall, was Lottie, but an offensive
There's a
rebound.
triple.
A three, too strong from Ty Fair and out of bounds. Tryon just going to watch it bounce out of bounds.
And she's coming back in the game. Foster's doesn't want to sit out too long. Honestly, if she's at least okay, you're better off in the game. You sit on the bench too long and you're going to tighten up and get sore. Better off running it off.
Foster immediately harrying the ball handlers for the Lions as they do get it over half court. Wiley. Ferris doubled. Gets it to Wiley down low. Good feed to find Leah Ferris, and she uses the glass for 2 points. 14-11.
That's really a great set. That's almost like a quarterback anticipating a cut before it happens. She threw that ball before she looked even back to Ferris.
That one deflected by Maddie Ferris and out of play. Just excellent ball movement, knowing where your teammates
be. Absolutely.
Maybe not even where they are yet, but where they will.
Where they're supposed to be and where they will be.
Lottie gets the screen from Foster, now has it. Addison Foster against Little. Dish back up top for Lottie. Driving in, Lottie with the left hand. Can't get it to fall.
Drive.
Good look at the basket that time. Rebounded by Tryon, and here comes General Brown. Wiley picked up top by Foster. Back to Wiley. Looked like she was going to maybe step into a three. That one deflected. Ferris tried to connect with Leah Ferris underneath, and it was deflected out of bounds by Hogel. General Brown keeps the ball. Wiley driving in, lost the handle, and it is saved by Maddie Ferris underneath. Jump ball.
That'll go to Edwards-Knox.
Good effort on the defensive side of the basketball for the Cougars so far. Carissa Beecher that time got the jump ball. Three-pointer from
High
Foster.
arcing ties it up. That brought rain. Nice shot.
Foster threw it up into the rafters when they came back down. I had some snow on it, but it went through the basket. Tie game at 14. Little from the near side, trying to answer back, can't get it. Fight for it, and that's going to go out of bounds.
I think it went off Edwards. Oh, wow.
I thought it might have come off of
I felt like it came off
of
Hogel's leg, but nobody seemed to argue it.
Couple of changes for the Cougars. Hogel and Lottie will check out.
Yeah, not a deep bench over there for the Cougars. 4 extras. Subbing them in, most of them anyway.
Huckle and
trying to keep girls fresh.
Yeah, into the game. And it is a travel. We saw that, well, a week and a half ago now, down in Adams when South Jeff played IHC.
Yes.
And IHC had a very short bench.
Yeah, that's
one player.
As short as it gets.
And
and I'm not sure she got in.
Fought tooth and nail right to the end, too.
Oh,
a lot of contact underneath. And again, clean block. As Huckle went to the basket, Leah Ferris couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Carissa Beechard. A lot of contact there. Down to 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Underneath.
And
getting it to fall, Riley Tyfair.
They're going to take the lead in the first quarter. Great quarter of basketball. I'll tell you, I guess we'll put that in the category of they're going to let them play, but a couple tough tumbles underneath the Edwards-Knox basket.
So a couple of, like you said, really tough collisions. Hasn't deterred Edwards-Knox even a little bit. They've taken it right to the basket consistently. And then add on the 3 for Addison Foster. A last-minute bucket there at the end of the first quarter. Edwards-Knox takes a 16-14 lead. Lily Lottie with 4 points. Tyfair with 4. Lottie got 5, rather. Foster with 3. For General Brown, Leah Ferris with 5. Madeline Ferris with 4. And Brooke Wiley with the 3-pointer.
Got a couple of General Brown players with 2 fouls. I could be mistaken. I don't think Edwards-Knox committed a foul in that first quarter. And they played some pretty active hands defense down here, along with at least that man-to-man press. Not one foul. It's honestly not easy to do.
No, that's a good point that you make. General Brown had 5 or 6.
They had 5 at the 4-minute mark because they were shooting free throws. Not one foul. I'm impressed with what I've seen from Edwards-Knox. We've seen General Brown. We know we're impressed with them. A phenomenal win on Saturday against Indian River. This Edwards-Knox team came to play.
2-point lead for them as we start the second quarter. General Brown has the basketball. Peckham gets it back now into the corner. Pass denied and comes out to Wiley. Wiley to Ferris underneath, spinning. Ferris, she traveled.
Yep.
Just good defense down low.
You just took the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say, good defense.
Kiana
Didn't
Hogel.
overplay when the ball was loose. Just played their position.
2-point lead for the Cougars. They have the basketball. And underneath, travel.
Interesting.
Well, Foster tried to go right to the basket.
I felt like she was dribbling there. I'm not sure how she traveled, but.
Through 2 players. Whistled for the travel. Wiley. High pass into the far side for Peckham. She gets it to cross in the corner. Able to get it back to Peckham. And
boy, they play good defense.
General Brown trying to find Wiley. You can tell Edwards-Knox
3-on-1 here.
Caught Wise a little bit. Good
nice
feed
push
to find Addison Foster underneath. Assist from Tyfair that time, and it's a 4-point lead. 3 from the far side, too strong. Rebounded underneath and kept in bounds.
Good hands.
Tryon, but then jump ball. Again, the possession arrow will favor
Huckle. Really
Knox.
quick hands. 2 or 3 of those she's either got a hand on or been close to a jump ball. She got the jump that time.
Very active defense up top. Got down low that time. Taken away by General Brown this time. Steal for Maddie Ferris. She carries over half court, picked up. Good feed underneath. And then dished back out. Ball movement to find Wiley up top. She's going to pull up from the free throw line and bury a jump.
She's solid.
18-16. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half of play.
General Brown picking up their intensity a little bit.
A couple of steals here on back-to-back possessions now for the Lions. And Ferris thought about the three. Instead, dish into the corner. Good feed underneath. And unable to get the basket to fall with Schuler. And here comes
right through traffic.
Lottie the other way.
Coast to coast. Oh. And there's the foul.
Ferris is going to pick up a foul on the shot, and that'll send Lily Lottie to the free throw line again, with a chance to extend the lead.
First free throw they've missed today, and that one was halfway down.
Second from the line is good. 19-16 with under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Ferris picked up her dribble, dished out to this near side. It's Olivia Cross and deflected. And Foster got her hands on that one.
Another one.
Taken away. Foster.
Nice
good
pass.
Feed to find
Can
Lottie.
she finish?
Blocked from behind. Wow. Out of bounds.
That's good defense. That had the potential not only be a three-point play, but potentially the third foul on Wiley. She played good defense, got her hand on the ball. Kudos to her.
Huckle. Good inbound pass, and the three-pointer on the near side doesn't fall. Lily Lottie with a good look. Taken away by
that's
Maddie
a dangerous
Ferris.
pass.
And just thrown
open three on the wing.
Lottie.
They went to inside. Oh, she walked.
Tried to find Huckle underneath.
Good hands, though. Well, she had Foster posted up on the three-point line. I thought she was going to kick it back to her. But they've had good luck going inside, I guess. Keep going to it.
Foster already with a three. Was open there. They elected not to use her.
1 on 5. Open triple.
Again, General Brown with a rebound. It's one thing they have been doing pretty well. Not that they haven't been doing other things well too, but seem to be winning that battle at least early.
They are absolutely on the boards.
Despite being down 3. Edwards-Knox the other way. Lottie harassed by Bergenstock. Foster thought about it. Skip pass. And then trying to find Tyfair underneath. And she battled, got a shot.
Open deuce. Oh.
That one out of play, last touch by Hogel. Ball bouncing around there for
one of the few times they got an offensive rebound and an open look. Unable to put it on the rim.
4.5 minutes to go now in quarter number 2. Brooke Wiley. Almost surprised Bergenstock with that pass. She got it to Leah Ferris. Ferris threw it up there, couldn't get it to fall. Offensive rebound for Tryon.
My Ferris is so strong, I'm not sure how she even got that up on the rim.
Tryon. And now Wiley wide open. Missed everything, and it goes out of bounds. Not the type of look you want to give Brooke Wiley too much.
Their offense doesn't look as smooth as it did on Saturday, and I think that's more a factor of Edwards-Knox and their hands on defense. Boom! Foster apparently feeling better after that tumble. She just drained a 3. And Edwards-Knox opened up a little lead here, now up 6.
Edison Foster. It's 3 more. Ferris, mid-range shot. That one's good. Leah Ferris.
I feel like they're going to go to that a little bit more. There's a clear advantage inside. And the more they pass it around, not sure what to call that from Huckle, but it went in and it counts for 2.
Wiley trying to push the tempo after Foster nearly took it away. Into the corner. Bergenstock back out. Wiley wide open. Too strong. Offensive rebound this time. Olivia Cross comes up with it. She gets it to Leah Ferris. And now Brooke Wiley. Ferris at the free throw line. A little hop step. Gets it out to Wiley again, wide open. And that one does rattle in.
Can't keep giving her open looks. She's going to start draining them.
Wiley cuts in, 24-21. And taken away, somehow stayed in bounds too. Is that
how she tightrope that line?
She managed that either. Ball did go out of bounds underneath the basket.
I don't want to put the commentator jinx on, but we're now 8, 11, 12, almost 13 minutes into the game, and still not a foul from Edwards-Knox.
And you can't attribute that to a lack of effort defensively either, because they've been all over the place.
Absolutely. There's at least one pass in every possession they get a hand on.
Jump ball.
There we go.
This time the Lions will keep it as Wiley inbounded to Maddie Ferris underneath. She was just immediately doubled. Wiley again to Ferris. Maddie Ferris just kind of threw that one up. Looked for a second like it might have gone in, but it didn't. Here comes Edwards-Knox the other way. Lottie.
She's going to take it in 1-on-4.
4. And couldn't get it to fall. Might have been deflected. General Brown the other way. Wiley. Leah Ferris, top of the arc. Good pass out to the far side to find Little. Tryon underneath. Maddie Ferris, Tryon. And Little's going to take the 3. That one's good.
Wow. 3-point shooting. It helped them pull away on Saturday. It helped them climb back into it today.
Tie game, 24-24 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
You know, we talk about that offense, and there they go again, just going inside. Obviously part of their game plan. The other reason I say that, the last one, she went 1-on-4. Coach never questioned that move a bit. He wasn't complaining, wasn't talking her up, coming up the court, saying bad decision. He has clearly told them, when you've got an alley, go to the basket.
And it looks like an even better decision when Huckle draws the 3rd foul against Brooke Wiley too, like she did just then.
I didn't realize. Good call.
And so Wiley going to go take a seat with just under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter after picking up her 3rd. That's really just been the aggression.
Yeah, their offense is clearly smoother. Even if she's not making threes, it runs better with Wiley up top. So we'll see if Edwards-Knox can take advantage of this next minute and a half here. Maybe open up that lead a little bit.
Good rebound by Ty Fair that time, able to throw it off of General Brown and keep possession. Hogle gets it up top for Lottie. Huckle driving in again, throwing it up with the right hand, almost got it to fall and taken away. Rebound by Tryon. Maddie Ferris into the corner. Little up top. Another 3. That one is good.
Bang.
Molly Peckham. General Brown is just...
The 3-point shooting. It wasn't hot in the first quarter, but they've just made 3 in a row.
Too many different players that can hurt you from beyond the arc.
6-point deficit into a 3-point lead.
Teams are going to trade the ball there. Edwards-Knox ends
right
up with
to
it.
The
right
basket.
to the basket. Left hand layup, no good from Lottie.
Another steal.
Taken away. Another steal for Tyfair. Huckle. About an 11-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Nice look inside.
And good hands on defense to take it away. Shot clock off. Maddie Ferris fighting for it with Huckle.
And that's a foul, absolutely.
She is. She's going to get whistled for the foul. Huckle
Ferris
got her hands on the ball. Took it away, you can tell.
That's at least 2 on her. Yep, 2.
Second against Ferris. You can tell there was a jump ball a minute or so back underneath the General Brown basket where Ferris, you could tell too, just slightly frustrated.
Their hands are on everything and still not a foul. Looks like they're going to get through the first half without committing a foul.
Huckle. Cutting inside, got a good screen from
can she drain that one? Bang! That was outside the college arc. Nice shot. I think they put the score wrong. I think it's 27 apiece. I believe. I could be wrong. Wasn't it 24 apiece and General Brown made a 3? I think it's 27 all. I could be wrong. Let's see if they fix it. I think it's 27 apiece. Yeah.
Well, now General Brown has
127. We know that one's wrong.
Still waiting for them to.
I'm not sure they
to
realize
fix
it.
I'm with you, Ron. I'm not sure they know. Not you, Ron?
No.
I was waiting to get my halftime spiel, make sure we could hear the 50-50 raffle number in case Ron won.
We'll call that a donation.
So the halftime score.
Not what the scoreboard
127 to 27. No, it's 27 to 27. Tied game. General Brown and Edwards-Knox been back and forth in that first half. Really good basketball game. Two teams playing really well on the defensive side of the ball. They've both made a handful of threes as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been one story for Edwards-Knox since they'll be aggressive on the defensive end, overly aggressive almost on the offensive end, everything going to the bucket, which is helping them getting some open threes later in the half. For General Brown, three-point shooting just like it was on Saturday, and at this point now it's also a little bit of foul trouble.
Without a doubt, towards the end of that second quarter, Brooke Wiley picked up her third foul. She's got 8 points on the night. They're winding the score back down now.
They're going to need the entire half to do that.
Foster, after taking that hard collision underneath the basket, ended the first half with 8 points. Lottie with 9. Tyfair 4, Huckle 4. Brooke Wiley, like we said, with 8 for General Brown. Leah Ferris, 7. And the game is tied at 27 to 27. They're working their way down at halftime between Edwards-Knox and General Brown on high school basketball, presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, Direct Subs, and the Church Street Diner. Now they've got it down to 27 to 30.
And I don't think that's right. Oh, my God. All right, I got to stop watching the scoreboard.
I'm going to say we're pretty confident it's 27-27.
I was pretty sure when it said 30, they should have left it there.
We'll see. Either way, we're going to take a break for the last 7 minutes here of the halftime period, and we'll be back to bring you through the second half of action. Either way, it's a close basketball game. We'll put it that way.
Absolutely. Great action. Can't wait for the second half.
We'll be right back.
Good call. She's not starting the half.
No Wiley to start the second half. As General Brown tied in a deadlock with Edwards-Knox. 27-27 as we start the second half of girls high school basketball. Brought to you by the NBC Watertown Stream Team. My name's Connor Lalone. Joining me, Ron Rockwood with commentary. Zach Zabriskie doing the switching, and Cody Wheeler on camera tonight for us. Really good first half of basketball. Two teams exchanging blows, metaphorically, literally. Edison Foster took a pretty good knock herself, as she did well to find a teammate on this near side for that three. Didn't fall. And General Brown takes it the other way. Peckham into the corner for Tryon. Doubled. Ferris. Little from the near side. She gets it to fall. What a difference that's going to make for General Brown if somebody other than Brooke Wiley can hit threes consistently. With Wiley sideline, 3 fouls in that first half. Tyfair got it to Huckle, and then the long jumper no good for Lottie, rebounded by Tryon. She's going to hand off to Molly Peckham. Peckham picked up by Foster. Tryon, Maddie Ferris to Leah underneath.
Nice
with the right
hands.
And a whistle, timeout.
Quick 5-point burst out of General Brown. Nice start to the half.
Really all starts with good ball movement. They've been effective at that early in the second half of play. Getting the ball inside, able to get it back outside and just find the open player.
And not even find it. It's almost like they just know where their teammates are going to be. You know, that previous possession on the three, Ferris had the ball inside. She easily could have taken it. It was a touch pass. She knew it was going into the corner for the open three. Helps when you know those shooters are going to knock them down a good percentage of the time.
Well, Saturday when we were here, General Brown with a big win over Indian River. And it was on the back of their three-point shooting that they really won that game.
Another extra little advantage here for Coach Ferris and General Brown, actually opening up a lead with one of their offensive leaders on the bench with 3 fouls. They can extend that time a little bit more if they want to.
Edwards-Knox now trailing by 5.
Nice pass. Oh,
feet underneath. I'm not sure if Ferris got a hand on that layup attempt or not. Tyfair couldn't get it to fall.
I think she just found herself a little too far into the backboard and didn't realize it till she went up.
Peckham. Good defense from Lottie. Leah Ferris got wrong
Oh,
side
the
of the defender.
backwards.
A reverse layup.
Wow. You don't
feed.
see that every day.
Really good finish. Leah Ferris. Three-pointer on the near side, short, and rebounded by Tryon.
Boy, Edwards-Knox a little bit out of their game here. They've started chucking up threes. Just need to go back to what worked in the first half. They found themselves down, 10-2 maybe, or 10-4 early, and just started playing sound basketball.
Tryon, good move to get around.
Wow.
Cameron Huckle into the basket.
That offense is crisp. That's 9 straight out of the locker room.
Well, we did see Edwards-Knox hit a couple of threes in that first half, but it really wasn't what
Wow, that's
they were
a
trying
long
to do
three.
offensively. That one no good from Foster. She's, I think, the only Cougars player that's made one.
Nice. Right to the basket. That's what was working for them.
But exactly, that's what was successful for them in that first half of play, getting the ball inside.
That's got to be a foul.
It
It
is.
has to be.
I wasn't sure he was going to call it at
I
first.
don't think he wanted to,
Right
but
here
how
on
can
this
you
near
not
side.
call it?
Leah Ferris will pick up her second. Lottie into the corner. Tyfair gets it back to Lottie. She's guarded tightly by Molly Peckham, and then hands off to Hogel. Tyfair. Again, Peckham with Really strangling defense. Huckle. Not a lot of options. Gets it to Lottie. Into the corner. Thought about the three. Instead, going to
Nice
take the
pull-up jumper. That was smooth.
Kiana Hogel.
Another hand on a pass.
Huckle again. Tenacious on defense.
Working their way back in it here by getting back to what worked.
Leah Ferris with a fake. And fight for it underneath. Eventually rebounded by Maddie Ferris. Wasn't sure if she was going to come down with it or try on. Maddie Ferris going to take the three.
Oh,
That's pretty much all you can say.
wow.
General Brown been
For a game and a half now, the three-point shooting is unreal.
on fire.
Oh.
Wiley is getting ready to check back in. His
Wow.
Lions have opened up an 8-point lead. Right to the basket and blocked by Leah Ferris. Little the other way. Picked up her dribble. Maddie Ferris, little out of control. She got it to Peckham, and then she drew
and the first
foul.
They made it 8, 6, and 20 minutes into the game, 20 and a half, before committing a foul.
The first foul against Edwards-Knox in this basketball game. We're deep into the third quarter. Leah Ferris will check out. And back in is Brooke Wiley. First free throw for Peckham, short.
Well, Jenna Brown missed something here in the third quarter. They haven't done much of that.
Second from Peckham. In and out. And rebounded by Tyfair. Huckle. Picked up at the top of the arc initially by Wiley. You can see kind of waved off by Little. Wiley on three. Fouls. Lottie. Huckle. Picked up her dribble.
Ooh, tough pass.
But a good one.
Oh, and
a lot
no
of
foul.
contact. And
Wow.
shot clock violation. Twice underneath. A lot of contact on that possession and no whistle. And General Brown forces the shot clock violation. On a bit of a roll here in the third quarter. They lead 39-31. Peckham, bounce pass to Wiley. Brooke Wiley. Maddie Ferris. Stopped at the free throw line. Got it out to Wiley on the far side. The three-pointer.
Shocker. There goes a triple.
Oh, the Lions
I
just
think
not
that's,
missing.
what, 4 triples in the third quarter?
Been on fire from beyond the arc, and well beyond the arc on occasion, too. Tyfair. Lottie, guarded by Wiley. Picked up her dribble. Got it inside. Huckle driving in.
An offensive
Charge.
foul. Wow.
So the charge against Huckle, only the second against Edwards-Knox, and obviously her first. And she tried to drive in against Maddie Ferris. Turned out to be the wrong decision that time, but it has worked for Edwards-Knox. And much of this game,
10 seconds? Oh, no,
Brown's gonna call
timeout.
timeout before they get whistled for the 10-second
Edwards-Knox,
violation.
they just keep coming. They haven't played bad in the third quarter. They're down 11 just because Jenna Brown literally can't miss.
Well, it
They've made
reminds-
everything they've thrown up.
It reminds me of the game that we saw almost a month ago now in Watertown, boys game, where the Cyclones and the Spartans were tied right up until the last possession of the first half, and Watertown took the lead at the buzzer to go up by 2 in a game that was really close, back and forth, hard fought, and then in the third quarter, Watertown just didn't miss a 3.
Shot the lights out.
And this third quarter has felt the same way after a first half that was dead even, 27-27 after.
Yeah, you could argue Edwards-Knox outplayed them in the first half. Jenna Brown just made enough threes to stay even with them.
Steal for
1 on 3.
the Cougars. Drawing the foul, I think it's on the floor, it is. As Foster drove to the basket. Just impressive, the determination from Edwards-Knox, and especially Foster. Took that hard collision under the basket, still going right to the hoop. Again, the step in jumper from Hogel doesn't go, and then that pass just too hot to handle for Wiley. It'll go out of bounds. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. General Brown has pulled out to an 11-point lead, courtesy of the 3-ball.
Oh.
And taken away. Addie Ferris in transition.
Cut
right
under.
to the basket. Can't get
Nice
it to fall.
defense.
Foul. Whistle. That's going to go against Huckle. As Wiley just heads up, though, on offense.
She saw that. Yeah, they telegraphed that pass for sure.
To follow the basket. Ferris with the steal, and then Wiley with the offensive rebound draws the second against Huckle.
A little quicker on that whistle under the basket than they were in the first half, for sure. Unfortunately, timing's bad for Edwards-Knox. They were the ones driving in the first half and not getting calls, and now it's going the other way and the whistle's blowing.
So the second for Wiley is good. She's going to take a seat for the time being, replaced by Olivia Cross off the General Brown bench. Cross picks up Lottie. She dishes out to Foster. Foster, good skip into the corner. Long two. Rattled in and out of the hands of Haley Bullock. General Brown the other way. Little. Leah Ferris thought about the three.
Thought she was going to put that up.
Why not? She's already made one. She made one on Saturday. She made a couple of mid-range shots today, too. Tryon.
Ooh, that was a walk. Yep.
Came to the stop, and then one more extra step. Travel. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. 43-31. Favor of the Lions. Pass onto the near side for Bullock. Loose ball taken away by Leah
that was a
Ferris.
double
Sure
dribble. They
like
missed it.
Sure looked like it to me, Ron. Peckham.
You know, we talked about the three-point shooting, obviously the difference in the third quarter, but also need to mention that General Brown defense. Edwards-Knox has put up 4 points in the third quarter.
Edwards-Knox with a takeaway and a foul whistled against Peckham. Could be mistaken. I think that's her third.
And it
It
is.
is. A couple of players with 3 now for General Brown. Nobody with more than 2 for Edwards-Knox. They only have
4 as a
4
team.
as a team.
Triple.
Long 3.
Boy, they could use one.
Missed everything. Couldn't quite save it either. Beechard, after Hogel's 3, was short. Leah Ferris back in. Peckham with 3 fouls will take a seat.
Rough third quarter for Edwards-Knox, and it hasn't been necessarily poor shooting, just several turnovers. More just a step up in defense for General Brown. They've really played well on both ends of the court.
Ferris went on a little expedition there, lost the ball, taken away. Edwards-Knox in transition, doesn't get it to fall,
Nice
but
foul,
the offensive rebound
and one.
and one.
Nice. Cut it back to single digits at least, hopefully, if she can make a free throw, which they've shot very well here in the entire night. I think they've missed one.
Should be the first couple points of the night for Haley Bullock, and a chance for 3 on the play. No good. Rebounded by General Brown. They got 3 seconds to go. Ferris going to get one off.
Wow.
Just about. As it bangs off the glass.
Phenomenal third quarter for General Brown. I don't think Coach Ferris could have asked for any more than that. Protected Wiley. She only played probably 2.5 minutes, and they open up a 10-point lead. If I've seen anything from Edwards-Knox in the last 3 quarters, they're going to come out and play exactly the same for 8 more minutes. They haven't lost their cool. They haven't done anything out of the ordinary. They play their brand of ball. And you take a quarter of hot shooting out, and we've got an even ball game. But that's part of the game. General Brown, Saturday was no fluke. They are shooting it just as well tonight as they did Saturday.
General Brown dangerous from beyond the arc. They lead 43-33 at the end of the third quarter. High school basketball presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group. View their entire inventory at bobjohnsonautogroup.com. All sorts of great deals. The largest new vehicle inventory in upstate New York, including the all-new trail-rated Jeep Wrangler. Give them a call at 315-965-8072. High school basketball also presented by the Church Street Diner. Daily specials posted on their Facebook page, as well as the soup of the day and a fish fry on Fridays with a homemade mac and cheese at the Church Street Diner. And thank you as well to Drex Subs for sponsoring high school basketball. Back underway in the fourth quarter. General Brown is going to find Little on this near side. Maddie Ferris back to Little, poke free, but it comes right out to Wiley, who takes the three.
It was right on line.
Just a little bit short. Offensive rebound for General Brown. Ferris, Little from the corner.
Wow. That's, 3 or 4 for her tonight.
46-33. 3 more. Casey Little.
Oh, that's not a good.
It somehow found its way back to Foster. It wasn't a great pass underneath. General Brown just unable to corral it. And good presence of mind for Addison Foster to get to the basket and pick up 2 points. Mid-range jumper from Wiley. Came to that hop step and realized nobody was really around her. And gets it to fall. 48-35. Huckle into the corner. And trying to find her was Hogel, but it's taken away. And now the Lions trying to slow things down a little bit. Taken away. Good steal from Foster. Addison Foster right to the basket off the side of the backboard.
It's the first time they've complained. I don't like to complain either, but boy, they've been a lot of contact and just no whistles when they've gone to the basket.
Long two. Too strong for Cross. And the other way.
Dish, yep.
Was the right idea. Unfortunately, General
and
Brown
there's the
read
foul.
And Foster does draw a foul. Breathing pretty hard out there, but you can see why. She's been up and down the court all night long.
I don't know well enough to be sure, but I'm going to guess Foster is Coach Foster's daughter. Certainly can play the game. She's played well tonight.
First free throw falls in. And the second from Foster, good as well.
Smooth.
And timeout. General Brown will talk things over. 48-37. 6 minutes to go in quarter number 4. The Lions really putting the foot on the gas in that third quarter, trying to keep the game in their favor. 11-point lead for them right now.
See if they can keep that up for another 6 minutes plus. To be easy, honestly, after the big game Saturday. Tough first half. They come out, they create a little gap. It'd be easy to have a letdown here in the fourth quarter. If they continue to shoot this way, I just don't know how Edwards-Knox gets back in it. So we'll see. Created an early turnover here in the fourth quarter. Get some hands on passes as they've been doing the entire game. Maybe they can climb back into it. They're certainly not going to quit, and I've seen nothing in them that tells me they're going to quit or panic. They're going to play their brand of basketball. I've been very impressed with them. And again, I said that earlier, and very impressed with General Brown. But Edwards-Knox has really played a solid game today.
We didn't know exactly what to expect from him. It's hard. We're fortunate here in Section 3. Most of the scores and stats are all kept track of pretty well. Harder to find that information up in Section 10.
As a matter of fact, I guess for full disclosure, we know Edwards-Knox has played 5 games. We've only got results from 4. So they're either 3-2 or 4-1. We're not sure. It's just the information's not there. But but they've had a good showing of themselves today for sure.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Leah Ferris. And has Little up the court, finds her. Little driving right to the basket.
Oh, and that's the foul they call.
Draws the foul. That'll go against Hogel.
Wow.
That's her first.
They put two players on their back in the first half and never blew a whistle. And she turned her back and stood there, and they called a foul.
Ferris skip pass to the far side. Little. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Maddie Ferris. She puts it right back up. Can't get it to fall. Fight for it underneath. It comes to Kaylin Tryon.
Smart move to get it back out, reset your offense. You got a big lead. You got an extra possession.
Leah Ferris, good move. Gets her own rebound, and second chance falls in. All of that started, though. Kaylin Tryon quietly having a very good night. Doesn't do a lot of scoring, but does pretty much everything else well. Good rebound that time. The 9th rebound for Tryon. Three-pointer, no good from Foster. And Leah Ferris heaving it up the court. Fight for it. Taken away, and then whistle.
There's a whistle.
Tryon with the foul.
You can't think Coach Ferris is thrilled with these passes half court in the air. Just with an active handsy defense like Edwards-Knox has, that's just not the best move.
Last couple possessions, General Brown a little loose with the basketball. Foster down low, gets it right back into Huckle, and then taken away. Well read, pass inside. Maddie Ferris able to come up with another steal.
She's telegraphed a few passes today. Very good on the defensive end.
Wiley, Leah Ferris kept the basketball, and then the three-pointer, no good from Molly Peckham. Good fight for it underneath, but it came out. Long rebound for Lily Lottie, who has the basketball. Dishing into the corner for Addison Foster, driving in. Foster with the right hand over Ferris, draws the foul, and will head to the line for 2 shots.
Courageous. She just keeps going inside. Took that awful tumble in the first quarter, second quarter. She's continued to battle inside.
First free throw good for Foster. Second good as well from the sophomore guard. But they figure she's got 2 more really good years of basketball.
Yeah, she's solid for sure.
Up there in the North Country, the real North Country. Another timeout. Whistled.
13-point game, not over. Just doesn't. You don't know if they have that run in them. General Brown's got that aggressive defense. Hard to get open looks.
General Brown at the point where they really only need another 3 or 2 to.
Yeah, to just put too many points on the board to make up in 4 minutes.
Halfway through quarter number 4. High school basketball presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group Direct Subs and the Church Street Diner. Thank you to all of them. With 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 4. Our statistician, Zach Zubriski. Brooke Wiley leading all scorers with 14. Tied, though, with Addison Foster. 14 of her own with those last couple free throws. Tryon and Ferris, Maddie Ferris, both with 9 rebounds apiece. Maddie Ferris needing 1.1 rebound for the double-double. Gets it inbounds to Brooke Wiley. And then taken away. Steal for Foster. She's going to go right inside to the basket. Had it poked out of bounds. Cougars will retain possession. Tryon will check out and in is Little for the Lions.
Need a bucket here. Get that extra possession. Got to make it pay off.
Huckle trying to inbound.
Better get it in.
Does. Get it inbounds. Lily Lottie up top. Picked up by Little. Skip pass. Huckle going to take the 3.
Bang. Oh, that looked
it
good.
It sure looked good.
That looked like it was dead.
And it was off the right of the iron. At the right distance, right temperature, wrong direction, I guess, from Huckle. General Brown now with the basketball, trying to put it away. Wiley turned it over, taken away. Cameron Huckle with some speed. Huckle has Foster to her left, going to take it herself.
No
Foster
whistle.
with the offensive rebound. She can't get it to fall. Another board for the Cougars. That one, Carissa Beechard came up with it. Huckle picked up her dribble, harassed by Little. Gets it away to Lottie.
Only 8 on the shot clock. I don't know if they know it.
Foster, Huckle in the post. Huckle throws it up, and it will be a shot clock violation. Edwards-Knox just not able to get a good look that time offensively, defensively. Really good possession for the Lions. They've played that way pretty much all night, holding the Cougars to just 39 points. Ferris couldn't quite corral the pass as she was posting up. Go out of bounds. Edwards-Knox starting to run out of time if they're going to mount what would be a really impressive comeback. 52-39.
Yeah, just really can't have any more empty possessions. They've got to put the ball in the hole.
Lottie picked up by Wiley. 3, just short. Offensive
Good
rebound
rebound.
by Lottie. Couldn't get the second chance. And unlikely to get another offensive rebound with Leah Ferris underneath. Hand check foul called against Lottie as Wiley was dribbling. 2 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock now. Peckham gets it to Wiley. She's guarded by Foster. Wiley's pass to Little on the far side. And fight for it's going to go out of bounds. General Brown's basketball. I wasn't sure. Quite tell from up here who it came off of last. Lions will get the ball. Shot clock down to 15 for him. And taken away. Here comes Addison Foster. Nobody with her. Foster with the right hand gets it to fall. 52-41. And here's the press from Edwards-Knox. Got to come up with a stop.
Had to call
travel.
it. Didn't think he was going to call that one either.
So Peckham, plant foot, pivot foot, sliding there a little bit. Whistle for the travel. Huckle lost the handle, fight for it. Foster was going to come up with a ball. They're going to whistle the foul against Huckle, which is her third. Ferris, a lot of contact. They're going to get Foster with one. Trying to deny Wiley the ball.
The whistles are blowing pretty regular here in the last 2 minutes.
Ferris. And then Peckham dishes to Wiley. She's picked up by Addison Foster. Brooke Wiley. Maddie Ferris into the corner. Wiley from the corner. Doesn't get that one to fall, but an offensive rebound for Tryon. And General Brown can really put it to rest here. Ferris turned it over. Cameron Huckle draws the foul.
See, they just called the same exact thing the other direction. 1:12 to go, still 11-point game. Look to see him at least cut it to single digits. Score's kind of deceiving based on the effort from both squads today. Just that three-point shooting really in the third quarter was the difference.
Foster with a good cut to the basket. A really good feed to Finder, too, from Kiana Hogel, but couldn't get the layup. And General Brown now the other way. Little. Ferris, mid-range shot. Almost got the roll, couldn't quite, but another offensive rebound. Oh, it was Tryon, and then out of bounds. Last touch by Ferris, and out of bounds. Tryon up into double digits. 11 rebounds on the night. Foster running out of time.
Shoot it.
Long three. Rattles around. Rebounded by Leah Ferris. And that'll do it.
It should do it. Well, going to have one more possession unless they get an offensive rebound or steal.
Out of bounds. The Lions will retain possession. 26 seconds to go. 23 on the shot clock in an 11-point game. 52-41. General Brown getting ready to make a change. Foster's going to get whistled for a foul, and that'll put General Brown in the bonus. So Little will go to the line for 2. Wiley checks out of the game, and Reagan Bergenstock in for the Lions. Second foul against Foster.
Going to be a good win for General Brown. I mean, clearly now a 12-point game, 20 seconds to go. Coming off a big win Saturday, would have been easy to have a letdown, and they came out ready to play against a very good opponent. I'm not sure they were expecting this good an effort from Edwards-Knox. They played really well. So kudos to General Brown. Went in at halftime tied up. Would have been easy to have a letdown, and instead they played better in the third quarter on both ends of the court and really pulled away. They're a solid team. They're going to be a tough out the rest of the season.
Foul against Huckle. And so for the line, Casey Little. General Brown moved to 6-1. Their only loss was their first game of the season. It's Utica Notre Dame, 52-35.
And again, we talked about this on Saturday. Scheduling tough opponents, that's going to, even with a loss, that's going to make you better come postseason time.
Foster.
But as you watch them play, they have an inside presence, they have size, clearly great shooting. They play good defense, crisp passing, they really have it all. They're a solid, well-rounded team, well-coached. A lot of people that can score, a lot of girls that can shoot it.
And all of that without Ava Dupe, one of their seniors too. Just really impressive. Both times we've seen General Brown now here in the last week as they take tonight's game over the Edwards-Knox Cougars. Edwards-Knox technically the home team. Really a long road trip for them. Final score 54-41. Zach Zabrisky's telling me I got to pick a player of the game. Could give it to a couple of different players.
Take one from each team. How about that?
Addison Foster played her heart out for Edwards-Knox. Ended up with 16 points and a rebound. And that's 7 steals. General Brown had a couple of good worthy contenders. Maddie Ferris with a double-double. No, not quite. 9 rebounds and 10 points. Brooke Wiley with 14 points and 2 rebounds. Tryon ended up with 4 points and 16 rebounds. I don't know, Ron. I'll let you pick, but to me it's got to be Ferris or Wiley, one of the two.
I think I'm going to go with Ferris. I'm going to go with Leah Ferris. She had how many rebounds? 8 or 9 inside?
8 rebounds, looks like,
11
and a block
points.
And a steal. And 11 points.
There's just times in the game it's almost like she'll get a key rebound. Smart, good passing, one errant pass, but really she played a solid game. She takes a 3. I've only seen 2 games, but I've yet to see her miss a 3-point shot. She's just quiet, steady, does it all. To me, she's your player of the game.
Not sure how many assists she had either. Just one extra thing for Zach to keep track
of.
He's already got enough on his plate to keep track of assists, but I know she had quite a few dishing out of the post too. So Leah Ferris, Addison Foster will give them both player of the game for their respective teams. General Brown with a pretty convincing win over Edwards-Knox, who put up a good fight here at JCC in the McVean Gymnasium. High school basketball presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, Drex Subs, and the Church Street Diner. For our stream team here tonight, Cody Wheeler, Zach Zabriskie, Ron Rockwood. My name is Connor Lalone. Thank you for tuning in and joining us, and we hope you all have a very happy new year. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the future.
I think we come to them next from the Beaver Dome in Beaver
We
Falls.
will.
Tuesday, the 2nd of January.
We will be in Beaver River and then in Copenhagen the next
the next night.
So
Right.
that's next Tuesday and Wednesday. Tune in to the NBC Watertown stream team. Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a good one.